Bless.
I'm I'm so excited to talk to you because huge fan, of course.
Where
Growing
where
up,
where you where you located right now?
I'm in New Jersey,
New Jersey. Okay, all my Philly fans, all my New Jersey fans.
right?
I love y'all.
It was so funny because I told my husband, I said he doesn't know actors' names, and I was like, I want to
Mhm.
talk to Clifton Powell, and he's white, and I was like, you know who Clifton Powell is, right? And he's like, I don't know. I said, look at the picture. He said, oh, Friday,
Hey,
yeah,
it's all my black and to all my white friends out
yeah,
there, my Latino friends, my Asian friends. Hey man, y'all made me a household name. I like everybody.
yeah, of
Everybody
course,
likes the Friday movie. So
yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day, I was in Vegas years ago, and this guy came by I was sitting at the casino with one of my friends, and he says, "Oh my God, are you Pinky?" I said, "Get out of here, bro." I said, "Where you from?" He said, "No, I'm from Bangladesh, but we love you there." And then I was in Biloxi. I'm sitting at the casino with my son. This is years ago, and I'm sitting there. This guy came by and said, "Hey man, where the hell I know you from?" I said, "My name is Clifton Powell." He said, "Was you in next Friday?" I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "Hey, man, that's Panky right there. That's Panky." And I turned around and was like seven rednecks. I thought they were going to kill me or something. They were like, "Man, we love you and Panky, man. You got to come hang out with us sometime." I'm like, "Okay, well, let's talk about it." So, really, it's a testament to Ice Cube, man. I know some people never met him. He's brilliant, man. He created I didn't create Pinky. He created Pinky and all that stuff. I
Mhm.
just put the physicalness to Pinky, but he's brilliant, man. He's amazing,
Yeah.
So tell your husband I say thank you, buddy.
Well, it's so funny. Yeah, we love that character. I used to have a Jerry curl growing up when I was
I
younger.
ain't mad at you.
And so, yeah. So, with my name, I used to get called Jerry curl and stuff all the time.
Oh my God. That
Can you
reminds me of a guy I did, and this is off the cuff, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This was years ago when I was coming out of college. I started doing some poetry readings, and
imagine?
I got a call from this guy in New Hampshire, and his name was Mr. Onion.
Ooh.
And I said, "Your name is Mr. Onion? I know you caught hell when you were in, teaching his, hey, Mr. Onion, how you doing, buddy?" So that's right up there with Drew.
Yeah. It's,
It's all good.
it's all good. Yeah.
Well,
But,
thanks for having me. This is a wonderful
oh my
movie,
God.
Return of the Mac.
Hmm.
Um, and it's just a amazing topic to be a part of, because it's happening as we speak. But go ahead, I'll let you
Yeah.
finish.
No, I was gonna say thank you for coming on. We got to talk about Return of the Mac. It's going to be in select theaters and then video on demand. And so,
Yes.
how did you get involved in this project?
Um, I get a lot of flack for doing what people consider, independence or not
Hmm.
big Hollywood movies. But I have so many wonderful relationships. And as I was saying, the last podcast, the last interview, um, I remember when I first started, and I remember how broke I was. And I
Hmm.
remember everyone who shared with me, who hired me, from music videos to plays in Detroit or DC or Pittsburgh or wherever the hell I was, LA. Kamal Smith is the director of Return of the Mac.
Hmm.
And he hired me maybe 15 years ago, 10, 12, 15 years ago, when I was in between jobs and I was in Detroit doing a show. And he said, "Man, I'm doing a play, man." I said, "Man, okay." And he put me in the play, and I was able to get a few dollars. And that was a long time ago in the beginning. And when he called me for this role, he said, "I got a role that I'm directing." And it was just automatic, man. He's a cool cat. I saw him when he first started doing his plays, and you know, and it's not just because he's a cool guy, but we hit it off. Um, and I just appreciate what he's done. And when he called me, I read the script and I told him I like this character Calhoun. So that's how I got on board, And then I met the producers and we did a Zoom call and table read. So and also it's a very timely subject. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm on board.
Yeah, and I think smaller independent films, or you want to call it, or TV movies, plays, and all that, they have, I think, the most dedicated fans, and they get seen by more people, by people more than people think, like a
Yeah.
big blockbuster stuff, obviously. But yeah, I love independent films, so
Well, I think I'm going to address that very quickly. I think the genre has changed. Nobody
yeah,
goes to the movies anymore. There's so many streaming channels, and
right.
it's so a plethora of stuff out there.
Mhm.
that as an actor now, if you're not a creator, you're not doing A-list movies, you might not be working, So I'm just grateful to my friends who are independent producers, to all the independent producers out there that are turning out product. We just got to keep doing that and just keep work. I'm an actor. I don't do anything else other than, I'm developing a movie platform, but I've been an actor for 46 years. Somebody say
Yeah.
he's in everything. Well, I that's what I do. I'm an actor. I'm supposed to
Yeah.
act,
It's supposed
I
to be
don't
in
paint.
everything.
Somebody say, well, he's in everything. Well, thank you. Because
Yeah.
I nobody talks about the first 25 years when I was unemployment. Nobody talks about that part. So to me, it's all a blessing, and I'm going to keep working until the day I die.
Right.
So in some capacity in this business because I love the arts, and this is such a great story.
Yeah, it is. It touches on human trafficking, and then
Yeah,
specifically within the Black community or
yeah.
the Black, Brown, Hispanic community.
Hmm.
So, and
Hmm.
like you were saying, that's is such an important topic that it's starting to get addressed, but I feel like it could be out there more.
Yeah.
You agree, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, I think that we're looking at some things that are happening in America right now with the Epstein files.
Hmm.
And right there, we're talking about young white women, young,
Yeah.
young, young white girls. This thing transcends color, man.
Hmm.
We got to take care of the babies. We got to take care of children. I have children. I have nieces and nephews. I have grandkids. We gotta do better. And this film addresses a father who comes out of prison and finds out his daughter's been sex trafficked, and he
Hmm.
goes to get her. And who wouldn't? Somebody hurt my daughter. I'm probably gonna lose my mind. So, but we also are talking about a film that addresses a bigger issue that needs to be addressed, and it's not being addressed enough with brown and black young women
Hmm.
and young boys. Of course, we've always been underserved in this country, and this film addresses that. And I hope we can do a part two, and we can have some panel discussions because we got to take care of these kids. It's to me, I played Dr. King years ago in a movie called Selma, Lord Selma,
Hmm.
and Dr. King's theme, no matter what they say about him, or because there's a whole lot of negative stuff coming about Dr. King, but Dr. King led with love.
Hmm.
And he said, if we don't get back to love in this country, if we don't learn to live together as brothers and sisters, we're going to perish together as fools. So sex trafficking has no gender, has no color. It's about what's right and what's wrong. And that's why I love this movie. And I love playing, of course, I'm on the right side of the law.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't want to be one of the sex traffickers. They really would have ran me in the ground. Oh, he didn't kill 3 kids and kidnapped and took in a Bangkok. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I play Detective Calhoun, so I don't want to
Hmm.
hear no. Don't come to my page talking no crap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not a crooked cop either. So I played Dr. King. This lady said, "You playing Dr. King now? Are you gonna be killing people in this movie?" I'm like, "Girl, Dr. King is nonviolent. Go on, get out of my face." But it's just people want to put me in a box. Man, I play
Yeah.
doctors, lawyers, pastors. I just did BMF where I played a pastor. I think when you play a character like Cuddy, you just automatically a bad guy. So
Yeah.
it's all good. But this is a great film, and it's coming out on demand on Friday. It's going to be in select theaters on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love my work, all my fans out there, go make this thing a hit. Go to demand, buy this thing, take a look at it. To all the people around the country, not just because we're in it, and the producers and the actors and the directors and the people of Detroit are, of course, are going to come out. But it's a great topic.
Yeah.
And I would love to see this turned into a TV series because we need to address this on on every platform.
And I appreciate that it's not really a caricature of the life of the pimp life or the sex
Yeah,
worker
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
It is really not that whole, like, you used to seeing, the flashy suits, the cane, the
Hmm.
hat.
Hmm.
It's not
Hmm.
that. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate that about it.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
real, I think, a more real look at that
yeah.
world.
And it was real. And
Yeah.
and the thing I'm going to say again, it's happening right now.
Hmm.
Right now, it's happening. I read an article. I saw a news clip yesterday where a 16-year-old girl was snatched off the streets.
Mm.
And she was able to go into I think the guy, I didn't see the person's face, I think it was a guy, and they caught him. She went into the store, and as she was with him, the clerk noticed something was a little odd, but she was able to say help,
Mm.
and he was able to get help, and they caught the guy who did it. Cops came. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
So if you come in and see this movie, just understand it's about being vigilant and protecting kids of all colors and all races and all genders, not just women, the boys also. Um, we gotta keep doing better. And if you see something, say something.
This biggest thing. And you spoke about being in this industry for so long. What do you think is the key to it if you could give a young actor any advice to being in the business as long as you have?
Um, Faith. My
Oh,
dad always told me faith. People try to have too much faith. And I'm not saying too much faith is bad, but all you need is that much faith the size of a mustard seed. My dad, who wasn't really a learned man and he had a lot of issues, but instilled in me the will to keep going. He said, all you need is faith. The second thing I tell young people, get your training.
mm,
When you see me, when I got to New York in 1979, there was a guy there who became one of the most prolific and amazing actors I've seen in this generation. His name was Sam Jackson. There was another young man who was starting out. His name was Denzel Washington.
mhm.
There's a young lady who I love and admire amazingly, an amazingly wonderful actress named Angela Bassett. My partner, Ving Rhames, Mr. Charles Dutton. We were all young artists and we were all struggling. But we had a dream and we just never stopped. And I think we got our training. Get that training. We all studied, I believe, for the most part, the Stanislavski system, or what we call method acting, where you get into the true mind of the character. And it takes your performance to a different level once you understand the psyche of the character. Um, and then I would say take care of yourself, take care of your wellness. I
Mhm.
just turned 70 years old. I'm a pescatarian. I just stopped drinking for a year to, let my body rejuvenate and my liver rejuvenate. Never, when I train, I say no drugs. Um, be nice to people. Be nice to people. There's a quote in the business: the same people you see going up, the same people you're going to see coming down.
Mhm.
Um, and put your ego in your work. Don't think because you all of that you got to treat people like crap. I haven't been perfect in that department, but every time I do a job or whenever I walk on a set or I see fans or anyone in the streets, I try to be gracious. Um, it's hard sometimes because there's some people that just come at you crooked or sideways, as we said in the streets. But I've just been so great. I'm just so grateful. It's been all a blessing. I wanted to play football. So I say that to young people, do your work and don't let anybody tell you if this is your passion. People have told me, oh, you ain't gonna make it. I've been on dates and girls say, I don't know why you talking about being an actor. You ain't never gonna make it. Just didn't listen to anybody. I had tunnel vision and and again, I'm gonna say this and stop. If I can do it, you can do it. I was the worst actor in the history of acting in my program. And I just
Yeah.
didn't quit. I kept training, I kept learning, I kept growing. And now, 46 years later, people are calling me iconic. It's just amazing. It's such a blessing. And I'll never take it for granted.
I love that. That's good advice. I'll keep my faith and I'm gonna keep going too.
Yeah,
Not
keep
just for
going.
actors, any industry I think you
Yeah,
need
any
to.
industry, just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
going.
Hmm. And
And
so,
and listen, let me say this. Go out and watch this film on demand on Friday, and it's
yes.
in select theaters. So make sure you take your girl, take your family, go out and see. And if you have children, especially teenagers, take them to see this movie. It's a little raw,
Mm,
but it'll help them understand how to move in these streets out here. Like the girl the other day, just happened a couple of days ago. She walked into the store with the guy that whoever was trying to kidnap her, and she said,
mhm.
or there's signals that you can get. Make sure your kids understand that, your young people out there, your nieces, your nephews, your kids. It's really important.
It is. I have a 16-year-old daughter and I don't play that. The location is
Hey,
on. I'm checking it
hey,
multiple
hey.
times a day.
And also I think it's about educating your young people and young and old. Like, they taking small kids, they taking teenagers, they're
Hmm.
taking adults at some points,
Yeah,
some places. So it's about being vigilant. It
yeah.
really is.
Is there a scene in this film that was maybe that stuck out the most to you, that was maybe touched you the most while filming, or just
Man,
almost all?
damn near every scene in this movie
Yeah.
touches sticks out. Some of the interactions that I had with the lead character, Mr. Dwan Ford, real poignant. But this whole movie is from top to bottom. It's just action packed
Yeah.
and really riveting and very disturbing in some places. And it's a must see. I mean, if you have children, you really want to see this movie because this is not something that this ain't the Mac, the old Mac. This is Return
Yeah,
of the Mac, and this stuff is happening as we speak right now. It's happening, and if you're a parent, you really want to, educate your children. You know,
yeah. Well, I appreciate it. That's our time. Thank you so much for
thank
speaking
you
with
all.
us. And again, it's coming out this week. Make sure you go to theaters, select theaters, check your listings, and it's going to be on demand. So thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you all so much. I love y'all. God bless.
Thank you.